She's talking about checking.
Somehow, we've gotten the computer to start working again. It's not connecting to our camera, but I can maybe flip this computer around and try to get something going there. I'm just gonna try to flip the computer around, and then I want you to look, Jose, and see if you can see. What do we got?
That's the best you're gonna get.
How's it look, Daniel? I want you to look at it.
Oh, it looks like it got the whole diamond. It looks good.
Ah, nice. All right. Well, we're just gonna probably not. We're just gonna let it think that we're just gonna let it go because LBCC is leading Clackamas in the top of the fourth, 4-3. A 1-1 count on the right fielder Andy Schubert. It is still Tristan Garnett, the freshman from Westview High School, on the mound. And now that the computer slipped around, is it for sure working? Like, does it say like people are watching?
141. 2 people.
Utah. Nowoj spelled Nowoj. And of course, I mispronounced it. We played them this weekend, calling him Nawaj. But it is Kyle Nowoj stepping into the right-handed batter's box with runners on first and second. 1 out, top of the 4th inning. 4-3 Roadrunners over Clackamas. A swing and a miss. 0-1 the count on Nowoj from Tristan Darnett, the starting pitcher for the Roadrunners.
Let's get him back up.
Nowoj, 9-hole hitter, shows bunt and pushes it foul. 0-2 the count now on Nowoj with Nathan, or Nate, his friend told me, Nate LaRanger on deck. And it's hard because I don't even know if we're still up because I can't see the computer screen anymore. I'll just keep talking. 0-2. change. We will have a pitching change with Garnett exiting here in the top of the fourth inning, a 4-3 lead. The Roadrunners up on Clackamas. However, the Cougars with runners on first and second, 2 outs. Tristan Garnett will exit the game here. We'll tell you about the new pitcher in just a moment. I'm going to take a break to see what you guys are looking at on the other side of the camera. Or can you guys hear me, or is it just on the video? Or hopefully the video is even still working. I tried to get the software to connect and it doesn't look like it's going to. I'll be sure to take time and fix this before this weekend series, but hopefully you guys can hear me at least. And we're going to stick with this, and that's all we got. Excuse me, Jose. Ouch. All right, the new pitcher is Michael Moore, freshman from Churchill High School in Eugene, part of the incredible Churchill staff coming off of a. He issues a first pitch strike to baseman Nate the Ranger. 0-1 the count. 2 outs, top of the fourth inning. Runners on first and second. A 4-3 lead for the Roadrunners. The 0-1 from Moore swung on and missed. 0-2 the count now. Coach Yoon encouraging Michael Moore, saying, "Outstanding, Michael. Stay on it." The Ranger, the batter. And I was looking down to try to find some stats. The inning is over. They leave 2 on and runners on first and second. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. It's 4-3 LB. Again, our apologies for the inconvenience and for the poor quality here. We're filming from the webcam since the software wouldn't connect to YouTube for some reason. So hopefully it's working. Hopefully you can hear me. And that's really the best we can do right now. I will, however, try to pull up some stats and get the scoreboard caught up, or the scorecard caught up. Thanks again for tuning in to LBCC Baseball. on deck. 2-0 the count. White reading the Milo Ranger. He has no play at first, turns around and sees Cowden strolling into third with nobody covering. Now runners on the corners. Nobody out, bottom of the fourth inning. And the left fielder, Chase Cosner, the batter. Cosner, a freshman from West Linn High School. And a very good hitter. Costner awaiting the first pitch from Nicholas White here in his fourth inning of work. The first one misses low and away. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 misses up high. 2-0 now on Chase Cosner. The coach for Clackamas coming out to talk to Nicholas White. Nobody up in the pen for Clackamas at the moment. And I will try to pull up some stats. Well, we have a little break here. My phone at 19%, so nothing. Okay, perfect. Daniel to the rescue. Charger coming my way. We're trying to get some stats up on the phone so we can try to get you guys a little more information while filming off the live stream. The 2-0 misses after the brief meeting on the mound. It is now 3-0 to Chase Cosner with runners on the corners. Nobody out in the bottom of the fourth inning. The 3-0 taken for a belt-high strike. 3-1 the count now. Wait. I don't know. The 3-1 misses. Oh, I messed up. Look at, I had them on that side and on this side, so I don't really know. My entire scorecard's messed up. The base is loaded. Nobody out. Bottom of the fourth inning. Trying to fix my scorecard here. Jose Chavez doing a nice job trying to compare the scorecard that was being kept by one of the players in the booth. And my scorecard is just an absolute mess from trying to keep up with it while trying to fix the live. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
Congdon the batter. The base is loaded. Nobody out and nobody up in the pen still for Clackamas. Well, 1-1 the count now on the foul ball. The 1-1 is hit in the air to right for an out. At first, Tate Cowden had decided to tag up from third and head home. Instead, he holds up a quarter of the way down the line. A nice throw from Andy Schubert in right keeps Cowden from scoring. The Roadrunners leading 4-3 here in the bottom of the fourth with one out. Damon Peters, the batter.
He's leading the team. Oh. Yeah. 10-3 there. Okay. And I got something here. See, I want to see what you got. Okay, so we go through 6 here. They go through. So we both go through 6.
Want to know the count on Damon Peters? I'm just laughing looking at the scorecard here. The third baseman, Nate Loringer, moves back to make the catch and drops it in fair territory. Coming in to score is Tate Cowden. Cowden slides hard into Braden Buffaro. And Buffaro just taken out by Tate Cowden. Cowden was full speed heading towards the plate. Buffaro covering the plate, expecting a play at the plate. The throw somehow from, it wasn't Loringer. Who was that? It might have been Navoy, the shortstop. I believe it was Navoy that dropped the ball. What? And an argument here, an infield fly argument. So that makes sense. So the head coach for Clackamas, Jim Hopple, calling for the infield fly to be invoked and for Tate Cowden to come back to third on the dropped infield fly. That call, however, stands. Cowden scores. It's 5-3 Roadrunners. LBCC has put a man across the plate in every single one of the innings so far. First, Derek Darzinski at third base and Chase Cosner at second. At the plate, Cole Hamilton. 1-2 the count. That one taken on the very inside corner. Strike 3 called. 2 down. The base is still loaded. The Roadrunners leading 5-3. 1 run coming across. After having the bases loaded with nobody out, Nicholas White, trying to get out of the inning. However, he does not. Derek Darzinski comes in to score. Chase Cosner comes in, heading all the way to third base on the 2-run double. The Roadrunners now lead at 7-3, and Cole Carter comes in big again, as he has many times. Cole Carter, I believe, leading the team in RBIs. If I remember correctly, he should have about 25 now. Damon Peters, the runner at third base. Cole Carter now at second. 3 runs coming in this bottom of the 4th. It's 7-3 LB. Nobody warmed up, no. So coming in to pitch is Joseph Cassidy, the freshman at 6 foot from Aloha High School. Did not warm up. Maybe because it's warm enough here. No need to loosen the arm. He'll have a couple practice pitches before he actually faces live batters. However, no one was warming up that entire time. The coach came out and motioned almost for the lefty to come in, and I looked and there was no lefty. So it is, however, Joseph Cassidy, number 5, on the mound, taking over on the hill for Clackamas. I can try to pull up some information while my phone's charging. 7-3 Roadrunners. Nicholas White leaving the game. Joseph Cassidy taking over on the hill. Joseph Cassidy, the new pitcher, steps onto the rubber to face Frischoff Fremstead. Pinch hitting here in the bottom of the fourth with 2 outs, runners on second and third. Fremstead takes ball 1 down low, 2-0 the count now on Fremstead. Joseph Cassidy, the new pitcher, his second appearance this season. On the 2-0, he gives up a line drive to Frischoff Fremstead. Both runs come in to score on the 2 RBI line drive base hit to center for Frischoff Fremstead. The score now 9-3, Roadrunners leading the Cougars in the bottom of the fourth inning. Joseph Cassidy's second appearance here today in 2 innings of work previously. He has an ERA of 9.0. In his 2 innings of work, he gave up 2 earned runs and issued 4 walks. Richard Mascarenas, the batter, the first pitch misses from Cassidy. Cassidy did not warm up, and now someone is up in the bullpen for Clackamas. The 1-0 is hit at the shortstop. Navoy, I want to say, except for I know that he isn't the shortstop today. I apologize. Stecky is the shortstop. Runner Stecky making the play. The 4-3 putout ends the bottom of the fourth. Again, our apologies for all of the technical difficulties. Everything's a little hectic right now, but we have at least volume going. And the Roadrunners are leading 9-3. We'll head to the top of the fifth. Thanks for tuning in to LB Baseball. Tyler Oscarson leads off the 7 hits, 1 error. Clackamas 3 runs on 6 hits with 3 errors. The first pitch taken from Michael Moore for a strike. 0-1 the count. On Tyler Oscarson, the sophomore from DeMonte Ranch High School in Reno, Nevada. The 0-1 just misses. A nice looking pitch from Michael Moore. Moore, again, one of the freshmen from Churchill High School, part of the state championship team last year. He issues a fastball on the 1-1. It's fielded by Mascarenas. 2 away. Sorry if I said 2 away. I meant 1 away. The radar isn't working now, too?
It never worked.
Perfect. Murphy's Law, except for the score. LB leading 9-3. Michael Moore going to work on Renner Stecky. Works way harder than that.
It's harder than Jordan.
And those are all fastballs.
Oh, yeah. Let's go right.
0-1 the count to the shortstop, Stecky. That looks more like it. Well, the last 4 pitches, it said 77 on his fastball. And I don't think that's right. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 5th inning. Renner Stecky, the batter. Michael Moore going to work. Gets Stecky to swing at the 1-1. 1-2 the count. Cole Hamilton behind the plate. Josh Congdon at first. Tate Cowden at second. Richard Mascarenas at shortstop. And Damon Peters at third. Peters fields the 1 hopper and throws to first for the out. A nice stretch by Josh Congdon. 2 outs. Tyler Parker, the batter. Parker, one of the stats that I would like to be able to pull up if I could, because I remember him being rather impressive. And I actually remember his name because he shares the last name with me. Tyler Parker, now 3rd in batting average. He was 1st going into the weekend series here at home versus Clackamas. 0-1 the count from Michael Moore. Parker hitting .277, has 6 doubles, a triple, 5 home runs, and 17 runs batted in. That 5 home runs by far leading his team. The next highest, Grant Horwitz with 2. 14 runs batted in as a team. Swing and a miss here. The count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Tyler Parker, the center fielder. Parker, a sophomore from Liberty High School. One and two the count, 2 outs, nobody on, top of the 5th. Cowden fields the ground ball, throws up the line. Josh Congdon applies the tag. The base umpire calls him safe. An appeal down to the plate ump, who might have had a better angle on it. The base umpire watching the bag didn't look for a tag. Congdon definitely applied a tag. The plate ump and base ump having a discussion here. The fact that it's taking this long makes me feel like the plate ump probably wasn't watching either. And it looks like he was, after all. The plate ump calling the runner out to end the top half of the 5th inning. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. The Roadrunners 9, Clackamas 3. Bottom of the 5th inning, a 9-3 lead for the Roadrunners. Tate Cowden, I should say, the batter. The second baseman steps in to face Joseph Cassidy. Cassidy came in the bottom half of the 4th, taking over on relief for the starting pitcher, Nicholas White. Cassidy came in without warming up. Tate Cowden here thank you so much, Jose Chavez, filling out my scorecard for me after going to take a picture of the other scorecard being kept in the booth. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tate Cowden, the batter. He flew out in the 2nd here on the 1-1, hits it directly at the second baseman, Navoy, who makes the play. 1 down. Derek Dardzinski, the batter. You have beautiful handwriting, Jose. Yeah. Dardzinski. Oh. Just kidding. Blake Vandal, the batter. Vandal, a freshman from Cascade High School in Leavenworth, Washington. He'll step in to face Joseph Cassidy. Derek Dardzinski being pinch hit for here in the bottom of the 5th. And Dardzinski, as I mentioned earlier, doubled in the 2nd and legged out a hit that I just assumed was going to be a single, but Dardzinski, a very fast runner, able to turn, rounded first, and just barely slid in under a tag at second base. 1 ball, no strikes to Blake Vandal. The 2-0 misses low and in. Or pardon me, the 1-0 misses low and in. 2-0 the count on Vandal. Blake awaiting the 2-1. The pitch swung on and hit in the air, back and out of play over the dugout to the right. Vandal yet to have a hit in 6 at-bats. He's played in 3 games or had at least 3 plate appearances. 3 games that he's played in 6 plate appearances. He's been hit by a pitch and walked. He's also struck out twice. 2-1 the count now on Vandal. Cassidy's 2-1 offering taken for a strike. The count evens 2-2 with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning, a 9-3 lead for the Roadrunners. No windup for Joseph Cassidy as he comes back and misses on the 2-2. The count runs full on Blake Vandal. Vandal swings at the 3-2 and hits it foul to stay alive. It looked a little low and outside. However, Vandal protecting the plate. And the count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes here in the bottom of the 5th inning. This one slips out of the hands of Cassidy. Vandal hustles down to first base, looking back to see if Braden Bafaro had collected the ball. If he hadn't, then perhaps Blake would have thought about turning and heading to second on the walk. Bafaro, however, playing it off the carom at the base of the backstop. Top of the order, Chase Cosner, the batter, with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Blake Vandal, the runner on first, being held on by Jacob Cady. The first pitch to Cosner misses. Cosner swings at the 1-0 and hits it in the air in no man's land. It drops in between 3 Cougar players. Blake Vandal heads down to second, and Chase Cosner aboard first base on the bloop single. Josh Congdon now the batter with 1 out, runners on first and second. Congdon swings the first pitch and hits it up the left side. It'll be good for 1 run. Blake Vandal comes around to score. The left fielder loses the ball. It goes underneath his glove. Chase Cosner comes in to score. And Congdon holds up at third base, much to the disappointment of his teammates. And I bet a lot of people in the crowd. Congdon with a chance for an in-the-park round tripper. Instead, he holds up at third base. Probably a smart decision. However, the entire dugout was ready for Josh Congdon having to hold up, however, at third. He does clear the bases aside from himself, however. It is an 11-3 lead as both Blake Vandal and Chase Cosner come in to score. Damon Peterson grounds into the 4-3 putout for out number 2. The run comes in to score. However, Congdon, after the 2 RBI, an error in left field, the ball getting underneath the glove of left fielder Tyler Oscarson all the way to the base of the fence. Congdon now coming in to score. It is 12-3 Roadrunners in the bottom of the 5th. LB scoring in every inning thus far, at least 1 run.
Yeah. Has to be tonight. I mean, I guess.
Cole Hamilton, the batter.
Yeah, if not tonight, we'd have to do it Friday or Saturday. So, yeah.
2-0 the count. He swings and hits it the opposite way. It's fielded by Navoy, who goes to first for out number 3. The Roadrunners, 3 runs on 2 hits. They leave, nobody left on. We head to the top of the 6th. The Roadrunners up 12-3.
We do.
I'm running Saturday.
Top of the 6th inning. The Roadrunners leading 12-3. Michael Moore on the mound here in his 3rd inning of work. Tyler Oscarson, the batter. At least that's what it says on my scorecard. That could be wrong. And it very well. Yeah, it is number 10, Braden Buffaro. So, again, my apologies. We are here somehow. It's fine. It's fine. Figure it out. Oh, wait, no, we're here. We're here. Braden Buffaro, the batter. A 2-1 count now as that one is low and in. Almost hits Buffaro. 12-3 lead for the Roadrunners. We're here in the top of the 6th inning. Braden Buffaro 0 for 1 and was aboard on an error in the first. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on the foul ball with Jacob Cady on deck. Jacob Cady on deck. Braden Buffaro, the batter. The 2-2 is hit straight up in the air and back out of play. It lands behind actually a pretty good crowd, and I believe that it's Clackamas bringing the crowd. A lot of college-age girls sitting to our left that I don't usually see at these games, and a cute border collie sort of dog. A lack of dogs. That's exactly what I was thinking. A swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 out, a nice pitch to fool Braden Buffaro. Jacob Cady, the batter. Pinch hitter, actually. Cedric Ada, the freshman from Cagman High School in Guam. No town listed for the part of Guam that Cedric Ada is from. He swings the first pitch and hits a 2-hopper to Tate Cowden. Cowden fields and shuffles to first. 2 down. Grant Horwitz, the batter. Horwitz. Oh, just kidding. We have a pinch hitter, and he's one that is not on the roster. Perhaps we can get Jose to Tyler something? Jewett. Tyler Jewett, the batter, number 33, not on the roster. I remember this from last time, actually. Tyler Jewett and Andy Schubert were not on the roster, as is the case today. Jewett swings at the 1-0. The count evens. 1 ball and 1 strike. With 2 outs in the top of the 6th, a 12-3 lead for the Roadrunners. LBCC coming into today's game, 27-2 overall, 14-1 in conference. As the 1-1 misses for more. Dan Siegel at the ballpark today. And exciting news, I hadn't even been told this yet. This Saturday here at the LBCC baseball field, we'll be celebrating with a tailgate. There'll be food here at the ballpark this Saturday. And a celebration at 12:40. The game's doubleheader starting at 1, but come early. A celebration at 12:40 to commemorate the brand new turf field. So a lot of people be here, a lot of baseball people in the community, and food at the ballpark, which will be fun for everyone. The 3-1 is a comebacker fielded by Moore. He goes to Congdon for the out. Again, that is this Saturday. It'll be this Saturday. I'll get you the date. Saturday the 28th. 12:40 a.m. or pardon me, 12:40 p.m. We will be celebrating the turf with a tailgate. Dan Siegel will be here as well as Steve Carruthers, and a tailgate, food. A lot of baseball folk here at the ballpark to commemorate this brand new turf field to help out. I'm sure Coach Ryan Starwalt here from Crescent Valley will be here. This brand new turf field, which has really been an immense help to this LBCC baseball team. I hate to even say this or be a naysayer or be realistic, but it says it's going to rain on Saturday. That should not deter anyone from coming to the ballpark, especially considering that we have a turf field now. In the past couple of years, we would have not been able to play in the rain, but a turf field means that anything is possible. So this Saturday, we look forward to seeing you all at the ballpark. Heading to the bottom of the 6th, it's 12-3 LBCC, the Roadrunners coming up. Cole Carter leading off the bottom of the sixth. Swings at the first pitch and pops it straight up. Jacob Cassidy, the pitcher.
He didn't touch it, so if it rolled foul, they could have touched it foul.
Okay, Jacob Cassidy, the pitcher, unable to come down with the pop-up. And it was hit high. I was surprised that the infield let Cassidy be the one to try to make the catch. Cassidy unable to make the catch at the last second. The ball drops about 1.5 feet away from him. He reached out and was unable to get to it. Cassidy lets the pop-up drop and eat what would have been an easy out, a gift out from Cole Carter. Instead, Carter aboard first base. Daquan Dennis Lee, the batter. 1-0 the count on Daquan Dennis Lee. 0 for 2 on the day. He grounded into a fielder's choice in the first and grounded out to the second baseman in the third. The 1-0 misses from Joseph Cassidy, my apologies. Cassidy looks back Carter at first, being held on by Jacob Cady. Actually, it doesn't look like Cady anymore. Being held on by Cedric Ada, a defensive change. And it is Frischoff Fremsted at the plate, not Daquan Dennis Lee. So really just a hectic day, technology-wise, scorecard-wise. Cole Carter stealing second base as the ball gets just in front of the catcher, Braden Bafaro. It's hard for me to even score the first hit of the inning.
He went off the bounce. He went off the bounce. I think it was after.
Frischoff Fremsted takes a 5-pitch walk. Now runners on first and second for Richard Mascarenas, the shortstop, who's 0 for 2. It's hard for me to even score that first hit for Cole Carter because he didn't touch it. So it's a hit.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
He didn't touch it?
I think so. They didn't put an error up. It has to be. It has to be, but they didn't give it an error. Tate Cowden will be the batter. I'm putting E1. Is that all right? I'm putting E1. Cole Carter aboard second base. Frischoff Fremsted at first. With 1 out, the runners go. Tate Cowden, the batter, on 1 hop. The throw down to second is in time to get Frischoff Fremsted. A nice throw by Braden Bafaro for out number 2. Richard Mascarenas, in the last at-bat, popped up to the shortstop Renner Stecky. Stecky had to jump backwards and make the catch. The 1-0 here misses inside. 2-0 on Tate Cowden. Cowden 0 for 2. He flew out in the second, grounded out in the fifth. Three 3-0 the count now on Tate Cowden. Nobody up in the pen for Clackamas. And not that that matters, as we've seen. The ball skips underneath the legs of Braden Bafaro. The run scores. It is now 13-3 Roadrunners.
Keeps the 10-run rule in effect now.
The 10-run rule is a thing? Okay, apparently, according to Brendan Laufenberger. And here we go again. So what I was just about to say, nobody up in the pen for Clackamas, but not that it matters because apparently their pitchers don't warm up. We'll have a pitching change here as the ball is handed to number 1, who's not on the roster, who comes in out of the dugout. and we'll get you his information if we can. I'm gonna go ask the dugout because nobody's on the roster.
I think they are. Fourth.
Top of the seventh, or pardon me, bottom of the sixth inning. Blake Vandal, the batter. It is Blake Vandal picking up his first hit as a roadrunner off of the new pitcher, Chase Connor. Connor not on the roster, didn't warm up, yet here he is on the bump. The first pitch swinging for Blake Vandal, his first hit as a roadrunner. He is aboard first base with Tate Cowden moving 90 feet to second base. Now runners on first and second, 2 outs. Chase Costner, the batter. The first pitch fools Costner. Costner looks at his batting gloves right away as they seem to have slipped. On the swing and a miss, the ball gets away. The ball gets away from the catcher, Braden Buffaro. 0-1 the count.
I've heard him talking about quitting this year.
On Chase Costner. The new pitcher, Chase Connor. Chase Connor?
Chase Cosner.
No, the pitcher.
Okay,
I think Chase.
You think it's Chase Connor? CC on the mound for Clackamas. And again, I apologize that we do not have information here on a lot of the guys on this Clackamas team. It's Chase Connor pitching to Chase Costner. Costner swings at the 0-1 and hits it sharply foul. An understatement on sharply into the dugout, and a couple players scream and get out of the way. The 0-2 misses. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hi, Juno. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Runners on second and third. The 1-2 hit in the air. Costner, frustrated with himself, flips the bat. Cedric Ada moves underneath it and makes the catch for out number 3. LBCC leading 13-3 through 6 innings. That means that in a 9-inning game, if LB holds on to this lead, the top of the 7th could be the final inning with a 10-run lead. We'll head to the top of the 7th with Matt Lester coming in to perhaps close things out. Casey Magoo, freshman from Banks, Oregon, leading off the top of the 7th inning, stepping in the box to face Matt Lester. Lester, sophomore from West Salem High School, native of Salem, Oregon, coming in on relief and looking to close things out, leading 13-3. Lester misses with the 1-0. It is now 2-0 on Casey Magoo. Matt Lester on the mound. Try to get you some stats while we can. Lester, in his 4th appearance here, issues ball 3-0 on Magoo. Lester's 4th appearance here today, he's worked 8 1/3 innings. A record of 1-0, ERA of 2.16, the 3-0 taken for a strike. 3-1 on Casey Magoo. A swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2. Lester, after issuing 3 straight balls, coming back and working the count full, 3-2 to Casey Magoo. The 3-2 misses. Magoo takes his base. Magoo, the runner on first base. And another pinch hitter, Barry Hunt Jr., a sophomore from North Medford High School, steps in to face Lester, who takes the first pitch for a strike on the inside corner. 0-1 to count on Barry Hunt Jr. Barry Hunt played second this weekend. Here he lines the 0-1 into left field for a base hit. And all of this talk of 10-run rule, Brennan Laufenberger, may or may not have come into effect. Baseball is a superstitious sort of sport. And I'm not blaming anyone except for maybe Brendan Laufenberger. With nobody out, runners on first and second. The Roadrunners leading 13-3 in the top of the 7th. The first pitch from Lester misses low and in. To the top of the order, Nate LaRanger. Casey Magoo, the runner at second.
Were you talking S on me yesterday during the game?
What? Nate LaRanger, the batter. He swings and misses here. The count evens at 1-1. Barry Hunt, the runner at first base. Again, thank you all for tuning in today and bearing with us through the multitude of technical difficulties. LaRanger calls time and steps out. Matt Lester on the mound. And then gave up a single. 2-1 the count on Nate LaRanger. LaRanger 1 for 3. He had a double in the 3rd. Lester steps off. The whole dugout for the Roadrunners encouraging their teammate, Matt Lester, saying, get him right here, Matt. The 2-1 is rolled up to Mascarenas, who goes to Peters for 1. The force at third is good for out number 1. Now with 1 away on the fielder's choice, Tyler Oscarson, the batter. Oscarson, sophomore from DeMonte Ranch High School in Reno, Nevada. Runners on first and second. The Roadrunners infield in double play. The ball gets past Cole Hamilton behind the plate all the way to the backstop. Both runners advance 90 feet. Evan Cyrus behind the plate. Pardon me. The ball gets past Evan Cyrus all the way to the backstop. Barry Hunt advances to third base. Nate Loringer to second. Tyler Oscarson, the batter. The 1-0 misses. 2-0 the count. The Roadrunners leading 13-3 here in the top of the 7th. LB with 13 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. Clackamas 3 runs on 6 hits and 4 errors. The ball gets past Evan Cyrus again, and a run comes in to score. As Barry Hunt rounds third and heads home to make the score 13-4. LB leading Clackamas by 9. Tyler Oscarson still at the plate. The 3-0 taken for a strike down low. 3 balls and 1 strike. The 3-1 misses, and Lester walks Tyler Oscarson. Now runners on the corners. 1 out. The Roadrunners leading 13-4. Renner Stecky, the batter. Stecky, the shortstop today. A sophomore from Liberty High School in Hillsboro. The first pitch to Stecky is in the turf. 1-0 on Renner Stecky with Tyler Parker on deck.
There were a couple of crumbs in there that she didn't seem to mind.
The 1-0 taken for a strike. 1-1 the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on first and third. The Roadrunners leading 13-4. Swing and a miss. The count will go to 1-2. Or pardon me, swung on and hit over the batting cages to our right. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Clackamas struck early in this game, scoring 2 runs in the first. LBCC has scored a run in every single inning, at least 1 run in every single inning. We're here in the top of the 7th. Damon Peters plays the 1 hop, throws to second for 1, on to first, not in time. And the runner at second didn't touch the base. Even the neighborhood rule doesn't.
Some umpires will let it slide, but he's trying to make the game longer, obviously.
I hope that live stream, but I don't disagree. Yeah, a lot of umpires will call that out for the sake of not. For either the man covering second or the runner. It is 13-5 now. Clackamas scoring 2 so far. Runners on first and second. 1 out. The first pitch to Tyler Parker misses low and in. 1-0 the count. Parker singled and scored 1 of the 2 runs in the first. As I mentioned, Clackamas took an early lead, have been trailing ever since. The 1-0, a strike from Matt Lester. The count evens. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Tyler Oscarson, the runner at second. Renner Stecky at first base. Tyler Parker, the batter, with Braden Bafaro on deck. Lester appearing into the glove of Evan Cyrus. The 1-1 misses outside. 2-1 the count. The 3-1 the count, actually, after the scoreboard has been changed. The 3-1 misses low and in. Tyler Parker takes first base. Runner Stecky moves up 90 feet to second. And Tyler Oscarson, the runner, at third. Someone heading down to the bullpen for the Roadrunners, Braden Bafaro, the batter. Bafaro 0 for 2 and was aboard on an error in the first. The only error of the game for the Roadrunners. Lester comes to the plate and misses low and away. 1-0 the count on Bafaro. Bafaro, a sophomore from Liberty High School. The catcher in today's game. The 1-0 belt high for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The base is loaded for Clackamas. The Roadrunners still leading 13-5. 2 runs coming across for Clackamas in this top of the 7th inning. Lester steps off the rubber for a moment. One and 2 the count now on Braden Bafaro. Bafaro struck out in the 6th in his last at bat. Lester hoping for a similar fate here. Instead, the ball skips in the turf past Braden Bafaro, past Evan Cyrus. Coming in to score is Tyler Oscarson. The score is now 13-6. Braden Bafaro at the plate. 3 runs coming across in this top of the 7th so far for Braden Bafaro. The 2-2 swung on and missed for strike 3. Bafaro goes down swinging for out number 2. Jacob Cady, the batter. Cady, 1 for 3. Coach Gibson heading out to the mound. We'll see a pitching change here. Who is it? Will Reddicoff. Will Reddicoff, the new pitcher, coming in for Matt Lester after 3 runs have come across here in the top of the 7th. 2 outs. Reddicoff will be the new pitcher. We'll get you his stats in a moment. Bottom of the 7th inning. The Roadrunner is leading 13-7 after 4 runs scored in the top of the 7th inning. Clay Spocker pinch hitting and leading off this bottom of the 7th. 1-1 the count on Spocker from Chase Connor. The 1-1, a slow chopper to the second baseman, Navoy. He fields it. Barry Hunt now actually at second. Barry Hunt fields it and goes to first for the out. Damon Peters, the batter. The first pitch misses from Connor. 1-0 the count on Damon Peters. Connor comes back and misses outside. 2-0. I believe it is Southwestern Oregon Community College in town this weekend.
Yeah.
As the 2-0 hits Damon Peters. Peters has to lead the team in hit by pitches. And I'll try to pull up the stats on my phone. Peters, with 1 out, takes first base. Cole Hamilton, now the batter. Evan Cyrus taking over behind the plate and now here in the lineup for Cole Hamilton. Evan Cyrus awaiting the first pitch. Breaking ball misses up high. 1-0 the count. With 1 out, a runner on first. The Roadrunner is leading 13-7. The 1-0, a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Bottom of the 7th inning. Peters goes. The 1-1 is dunked over the first baseman, Cedric Ada's head. It rolls down the right field line. And heading all the way to third base from first is Damon Peters. Evan Cyrus, the runner at first base on the bloop single. Cole Carter now the batter. Carter was hit by a pitch in the first. Somehow got aboard in the third and was aboard on an error to lead off the 6th. A swing and a miss, 0-1 the count with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Runners on the corners. Damon Peters, the runner at third base. Peters does lead the team in being hit by pitches. And this number is actually pretty impressive as the 0-1 is swung on and hit foul. 0-2 the count now on Cole Carter. $14 times, now 15, after Peters was hit in this game. 15 times that Damon Peters has been hit by a pitch. The next highest is Cole Hamilton with 4. The 0-2 is hit in the air. Racing in on it is Renner Stecky, the shortstop, to make the catch. Two down. Fritjof Fremsted, the designated hitter, the batter. Fremsted walked in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss for Fremsted. 0-1 the count with 2 outs. in the bottom of the 7th. Runners on the corners. Don't let her eat that bee. It'll sting her. Don't let her eat that bee. It'll sting her. 1 ball and 1 strike to Fritjof Fremsted. The 1-1 hit in the air. Moving over is Tyler Parker. He makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing across for the Roadrunners. 1 hit, 2 men left on. We head to the top of the 8th. This is the first time in this game wherein the Roadrunners have not scored a run. Heading to the top of the 8th, it's 13-7 LBCC. Barry Hunt Jr. leading off the top of the 8th inning. The Roadrunners up 13-7. The first pitch taken for a strike from Will Redekop, fresh. One ball, 1 strike to Barry Hunt.
This year now, I make sure both ends touch each other, so I go 2 things.
Hunt coming in as a pitch hitter in the 6th inning, hitting .206. Barry Hunt with 6 doubles, a triple, or pardon me, a home run, and 12 runs batted in. He turns on the 2-1 and hits it foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That one was.
No, that's not a high altitude spearhead.
I don't even know what my first club was.
They raise cattle.
The 2-2 is swung on and hit foul and out of play. Barry Hunt, the batter. Top of the order, Nate the Ranger due up. The 2-2 down low. The count goes to 3-2. Will Redekop, the pitcher, has yet to allow a run. In his 9 innings of work. He's here in his 2nd inning today. 3-2 the count. Barry Hunt, the batter. Hunt 3-2 misses just down low. Coach Yoon and a couple fans here liking the look of the pitch from Redicop. However, the plate umpire does not. It is a bit low, and it is good for the walk. Barry Hunt takes first base to lead off the top of the 8th inning. Nate LaRanger, the batter. First pitch, a strike. 0-1 on the Ranger. He swings at the 0-1 and hits it foul. The count moves to 0-2. The Roadrunners leading Clackamas 13-7. Will Redicop gets LaRanger here for out number 1. Tyler Oscarson, the batter. Tyler Oscarson, the batter, with 1 out and a runner on first, top of the 8th inning. In the 7th, 4 runs scoring for Clackamas and no runs for LB. The first time that LB hasn't scored a run in this ball game. Oscarson awaiting the first pitch, or the 0-1 pitch, I should. Strike to Oscarson, who's 2 for 3. He singled and scored a run in the first, singled and scored a run in the 7th. The 1-1 is bunted up the line. It's fielded by Cyrus. He goes to first for 1. A nice play by Evan Cyrus. It was a very nice bunt as well. And a slow roller that was just close enough for Evan Cyrus to be able to make the play. 2 away, and on the bunt, Barry Hunt moves to second base.
Yeah, I think 1-1 count.
Renner Stecky, the batter, watches the first pitch drop down low into the turf. 1-0 the count. Stecky 1 for 3, flew out in the first, grounded out in the second, singled and scored a run in the 7th. Stecky swings and hits it in the air here into left field. Rounding third and coming home is Barry Hunt. Clackamas picks up another run here in the top of the 8th. The score now 13-8 Roadrunners. Tyler Parker, the batter. Tyler Parker swings at the first pitch and hits it foul in the air and out of play. It's always an entertaining game watching people who don't know where the foul ball is, but they know that it's near them. 0-1 the count, 2 outs. A runner on first base for Tyler Parker. Parker, a power hitter, swings and misses here for strike 2. 5 home runs on the year for Parker. Will Redicop going to work on Parker, however, looking to get him here and end the inning. 0-2 the count, 2 outs. The pitch from Redikoff in the turf. Nice job by Cyrus to block it and keep runner Stecky from advancing to second. Parker leads the team in home runs, second on the team in strikeouts with 22 in 101 at bats. A 277 hitter. He swings at the 1-2 here and hits it high in the air, back into the shade near the warning track. Is Blake Vandal. He makes the catch for out number 3. 1 run scores on 1 hit. It's 13-8. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th inning. The Roadrunners leading. On Richard Mascarenas in the bottom of the 8th inning. A 13-8 lead. The Roadrunners up on Clackamas in what had been a dominant Roadrunner game until the top of the 7th, wherein Clackamas scored 4 runs. They picked up 1 more run in the top half of this inning. 2-1 the count now. Mascarenas swings and hits it past the diving third baseman Nate Loranger for a base hit to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Tate Cowden, the batter. 0 for 3 on the day. Cowden. Sophomore from North Medford High School.
The hard running? 40 spins. Oh, you were part of that? Stop. Yeah, that doesn't sound like that. Foul pole, the foul pole? No.
Chase Connor looks back the
One foul pole. From the foul pole, yeah.
The first pitch to Cowden. Cowden has to duck underneath it. 1-0 the count.
Yeah, of course. Did this workout, Diamond Monsters. I don't know how I got named that, but I'm sure it was appropriate. Basically, knocked out run splits, jog. It was every possible line of baseball.
Cowden takes the count evens. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cowden thinks the pitch is a little high. I thought it might have been a little high. Regardless, 1-1 the count. Connor looks back the runner once more. Throw back to first. Mascarenas dives back in time. Cedric Ada holding him on. Another throwback. Mascarenas dives back in time. Mascarenas as a runner, 7 stolen bases. LBCC as a team, 49 swiped bags altogether. 2-1 the count on Tate Cowden. Connor again side-eyeing Mascarenas before coming to the plate. The 2-1 is hit in the air and out of play. Catcher fixing something in his glove, perhaps, as time is called. Two balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Cowden turns on it, hits it high in the air, but foul. He put everything on it. It was just a bit too far to the left of the foul pole.
Like an orange peel.
2-2 the count. Mascarenas, a lead off of first. A slow roller to LaRanger, who goes to 2 for 1 onto first. Not in time. The throw a bit down the line. Ada staying with it. Blake Vandal now will be the batter. With 1 out and a runner on first. Blake Vandal, the batter, had his first hit as a roadrunner in his last at-bat, dunking it into right field. He swings at the first pitch and hits it foul, out of play.
He redshirted last year. And
Blake in 7 at-bats this season. One of them a hit. He's also walked and been hit by a pitch. The 0-1 just misses. Blake's teammates and coaches encouraging him on the good eye, good hold. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 8th inning, 13-8. The Roadrunners leading. Tate Cowden getting a small lead off of first, diving back on the throwback from Connor. The 1-1 is in the dirt. It gets away from Bafaro, heading down to second base. Is Richard Mascarenas on the pass ball. 2-1 the count. 1 out and the sun's still shining. A beautiful night here from the LBCC baseball field. Chase Connor looks back the runner. The 2-1 to Vandal, taken for a strike on the outside corner. Just getting that outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Tate Cowden, the runner at second. Connor bent over, peering into the glove of Braden Bafaro. With a runner in scoring position, the 2-2 is swung on and hit at the third baseman, LaRanger. He drops it for a moment and throws to first to get Vandal on the play. However, because of bobbling the ball, Cowden able to advance to third with 2 outs. Top of the order, Chase Cosner at the plate. Another fun event coming up here this Saturday. A double header versus Southwestern Oregon Community College. SWAC, as the first pitch misses to Costner. SWAC in town, the first game starting at 1. And before the game, at noon, a pregame tailgate for free for all in attendance. Hot dogs, chips, water, and the like. A tailgate barbecue starting at noon. In order to dedicate the new turf, there will be a dedication ceremony at 12:40 just before the game. We'll hope to get here early and get that streamed for you as well, with the camera working again. 2-0 misses inside. Pardon me. 3-0 the count on Chase Costner. A 4-pitch walk sends Chase Costner to first. Now runners on the corners, 2 outs for Josh Congdon. Pinch hitter Clace Spocker, the batter. Spocker steps into the right-handed batter's box. The freshman from Rogers High School in Puyallup, Washington. Connor looks back the runner before coming to the plate, the runner on first, I should say, and issuing a first pitch strike to Clay Spocker. 0-1 the count. A lot of Beaver athletes coming from Puyallup, Washington, and Rogers High School in particular. Kelsey Blaylock, a Beaver gymnast, Logan Ice, Oregon State baseball player who's now in the Milwaukee Brewers organization, I want to say. I believe the Brewers organization. 0-1 the count. The pitch in the turf. The count evens at 1-1. A nice job by Chase Costner. He notices that the catcher, Braden Bufaro, not so much paying attention as the ball is in the turf. Bufaro getting up slowly. And it will be a pass ball. A wild pitch, nonetheless. The pitch bounces in front of the plate. Therefore, is a wild pitch. Chase Costner at second now. 2 in scoring position with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. A 13-8 lead. Clay Spocker swings and hits it foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th inning. 13-8 the score. The Roadrunners up. The Roadrunners had been up 13-3. Were in order to 10-run Clackamas heading to the 7th inning. Clackamas therein picked up 4 runs. They also scored in the top of the 8th. The score now 13-8. As Spocker swings the 2-2 and hits it foul to stay alive once more.
Yeah, we have kids on the team that there's a few of the kids on the team.
A 2-2 swung on, tip foul into the glove of Bufaro for out number 3. The Roadrunners, no runs on 1 hit. They leave 2 men aboard. We head to the top of the 9th. LBCC up 13-8 over Clackamas. All right. Thank you, Dardzinskis, for always being there to let us know if we're on or not. And sorry about the connection today, folks. We will be sure to get that fixed before this Saturday's game versus SWAC. Hopefully, you'll all be here if you can make it for the tailgate. Again, free food and water starting at noon, and 12:40, a fun ceremony to dedicate the new turf field. And a lot of important baseball folk will be here. On an 0-1 count, Braden Bafaro, the catcher, swings. A leadoff single for Braden Bafaro. In the top of the ninth inning, the Roadrunner is leading 13-8. Cedric Ada now the batter. One and one the count now on Cedric Ada. Braden Bafaro, the runner on first base, getting a lead off, being held on by Josh Congdon. Or not Josh Congdon, Clay Spocker. The 1-1 is rolled over on, fielded by Mascarenas. He goes to Cowden at second for the ninth inning. 13-8 Roadrunners. LBCC looking to hold on to the lead that they have with Tyler Jewett, the batter. The first pitch to Jewett, a strike from Will Redicott. The 0-1 is swung on and missed for strike two. Quickly, Redicott ahead in the count. The 0-2 misses. One ball, two strikes, two outs in the top of the ninth. Tyler Jewett swings and hits it foul to stay alive. Redicott working with his battery mate Evan Cyrus. Cyrus sets up a bit outside. The 1-2 breaking ball got him looking for strike three and out number three to end the inning and the game. The Roadrunners win 13 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. Clackamas 8 runs on 11 hits, 4 errors. Clackamas struck early, scoring 2 in the top of the first. It was all LBCC until the 7th, where the Roadrunners scored at least a run in every inning until the 7th. And in the 7th, Clackamas 4 runs. In the 8th, another one. LBCC does, however, hold on to win it here 13-8. They improved to 28-2 overall, 15-1 in conference play. We'll be back Saturday versus SWAC, Southwestern Oregon Community College. Doubleheader beginning at 1. We will try our best to get all of this technical stuff sorted out before that game. And if you can make it, we would love to see you here starting at noon for a free tailgate with food and a ceremony at 12:40 to dedicate the new turf field. Thanks again for tuning in to LBCC Baseball. We'll talk to you on Saturday.